All right, so I'll do a small demonstration of how to use the smart drive. Now, remember, I'm not a professional. I didn't make the product and I barely use it, but I use it enough to where it kind of helps and it isn't too hard to operate. This could be a functionality thing like your hands or something along the lines of that, strength or whatever it might be. But I think maybe this video could kind of explain a little bit. Nothing that you couldn't just watch on YouTube though. So setting it up is as simple as just that. Like, that's all set up and ready to go. If you have your watch, you just connect your watch and you're good to go. If you have the controls on the side that I have, there's like little buttons on the side you can have. You can connect it to the to the rest of the electronics that are down here and then turn it on. So with the button, again, I haven't used it much, if at all, but it just seems like you press the button and it makes you go. And the moment that you let it go, it stops activating the wheel. And all the wheel does is make you go forward. So your control is basically just how you control your wheels. I don't know if there's other settings. I'm assuming that you could probably just press it a couple of times and then lock it into place, or you could be going and then double tap it. I don't know. There's definitely more to do with this button. I didn't really want it. I wanted to use the watch anyways. It's a lot easier and I'll show you that now. Once you fire up the watch, it'll say smart drive on and then show you the blue light telling you it's connected. Okay, so at this point, all you need to do is tap anywhere with your watch hand twice to activate the actual smart drive. But if you want to set the speed, like if you don't find that you have much control, you can press it twice, and then once you found your desired speed, you just press it or you tap it one more time and it will keep you at that level. Because it will take you up to like 7 to 9 kilometers an hour, which can be pretty speedy. If you only wanted to do like a 1, 2, or a 3, once you've got to that desired speed and it tells you how fast you're going on your watch, you just press it one more time and you can keep maintained at that speed. So if I do this, I back up, I engage it, and I want to go super slow, engage it, press it once, and it will push me this slow everywhere I go. Lots of control. Like it's pushing me 0.8 kilometers an hour. All the control in the world. This would be a great way for you to learn how to get this thing to go, because realistically it is just a motor that has a wheel. It's giving you like momentum forward, you know? So this isn't too hard. You can then stop it by pressing twice and you'll stop. Now there is a losing control factor to this that I will say. When I first got this and I was booting around the hospital in it, I didn't really understand the stopping factor. So once I had it engaged, I'm flying around the hospital, going around corners. I see this group of individuals and I go to just stop my wheels by grabbing my wheels, but the smart drive keeps going. It won't stop unless you tell it to stop. So as I'm trying to hold my wheels as hard as I can, the motor's propelling me forward and I like kind of bumped over this person's foot, apologized. They had a laugh, we had a laugh. But that was the day I was like, wow, this thing's got a lot of power. I gotta make sure that I'm controlling it to stop and go, and then I do the turning. If it's too fast, we go slower and we move our way up. In the middle of the open with nothing in front of you, go for it. If you're in a hospital or some sort of in tight area, you can go like 1 or 2 kilometers an hour. When I walk with my friends and stuff, they only go around 2.5, 3 kilometers. So I usually just kind of keep at their walking pace anyways, and it makes life super easy. So losing control is definitely a part of it all. And it's all about knowing when to stop it and what speed you like to go. Like I said, you can engage this thing, make it go, and then try to stop yourself, and it won't stop you. You have to stop it with the watch or with the button. That's actually a good test. Let me try that. Okay, wow, figured out something amazing. You can engage it, so you can press this thing twice, make your smart drive go, and then you can just press the button to stop yourself. Watch. We're going, and I press the button, and it'll disengage it. So very cool, beneficial to have both. You could definitely treat the button like your e-brake. Give yourself a little bit of more control, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, the smart drive's not too hard to use. I could see if a functionality thing was an issue. It's definitely more just a momentum forward type thing and allowing you to maybe catch a break, get a little breath if you've been pushing for a long period of time, uphill, or whatever it might be. It's not made for everybody, but I hope that maybe this video helps someone have any questions towards the smart drive, or maybe somebody that wants to get it is unsure about it. I love it. I should use it more. I live in Canada, so a lot of the weather kind of stops me. 75% of the year, I can't even really use it because it's so snowy outside. But in the summertime, it has saved me. I went to like the casino, and I'm cruising around the casino and hotels and just different, the mall and stuff. I'm able to just absolutely fly with this thing. And I love it. I think it's the coolest invention. If you have the physical capability to use a manual chair and you don't want to use an automatic chair, like myself, I wanted to keep in the manual chair because I have the functionality to do that. But I would have really loved the automatic part of it on these tired times. This is exactly it. When I found the smart drive, it gave me that, like, oh, I can still have a manual chair and then get into automatic mode every now and then, maybe if I'm in a lot of pain that day or I just need a break, you know? So that is the smart drive by Permobile. I'm not sponsored. They could if they want to, but I'll advocate for it. It's a good product.